What's up, YouTube? So some mail came in, and I wasn't quite expecting this so fast. So this is a handle for I'm putting it on a 91 Accord, but it'll work from 90 to 93. And this is a DX model, which means it doesn't have any power. I just got this off of eBay, and it looks pretty cheap, but I just wanted a cheap fix. And you can get them in different colors, and these are actually kind of hard to get. I mean, it's like $70 or something crazy like that from Honda. It's one of those weird parts that Honda's surprising. Things that you think are going to be expensive or cheap, and things that you think that are going to be expensive. I got that all backwards. You're just surprised on the parts. A lot of times you'll think it's going to be expensive and it'll be cheap, and something like this, you think it would be not expensive, it'll be expensive. Anyhow, the reason why I'm placing this is whoever had the car before us, they'd broken these clips off, and so this helps hold it in the door. And then pretty much the only thing you gotta do is put a screw in there. And this is kind of neat because I don't know if this is showing up on camera, but they actually attach a little plug there, which you usually lose. It's like hard plastic. It almost looks like they 3D printed this with a really high quality 3D printer. I don't know, but it doesn't. It doesn't feel as strong as the Honda OEM one, but it should work. Let's see, there's something else I was going to show you. There's these back clips. These come important to hooking this on. So usually you just have to hook a bar right here, and then put a screw right there, and then it opens. This is the top of it, and it just opens up, pull the handle there. So go out and gonna put this on. I was really surprised how quickly I got this, so maybe I'll put a link on where I ordered it from eBay. But it does feel like it's a little bit too brittle, but I don't know, it'll probably work. Thing about something like this is a part you use all the time. So if you can, it would be best to find one in a junkyard, but I couldn't find one this color, and it's been raining a lot. It's no fun going out in the our junkyards around here are all in the mud, so when it's raining, you go get knee deep in the mud out there trying to get it apart. So it's almost it's nicer to sit back from your computer and just order one if you can. And again, they're hit and miss. Sometimes you'll see these on eBay, and then other times they'll just be all gone. So I think a lot of people are buying them, and sometimes they get out of stock. Anyhow, enough rambling. Let me go out to the car and see what we got there. Alright, step one is I'm just going to take a Phillips screwdriver and take this out. I guess we'll try it real time, left-handed. You don't want to lose that screw because you're going to have to reuse it. I say that as I almost drop it. So just put that aside. Next, normally you have to like slide this forward. I think it's forward, yeah. And pull it out. And what that gets you is that little clip right there. It's a good idea to shoot some silicone spray on there. Ouch, that kind of hurt. Got my fingernail caught in there. But I just slipped that back. A nice little screwdriver work. And then what you gotta do is I'm putting my finger underneath there, kind of wiggling it up. It's a lot easier with two hands. Right now I'm just pulling straight up on it while holding the deal there. So that bar just slides straight down in that hole there. So now I just put my other one back on, and I'm gonna pause the camera because I'm gonna need two hands to grab that bar, and I just can't do this with one hand, but you kind of get the idea, and I'll show you as I go along. Okay, and here's the difference between cheap OEM parts and eBay parts, or quality OEM parts and cheap eBay parts. That bar had a really hard time going into that clip, and the clip's really tight. It's probably going to break if it gets brittle over time, because it was just, not quite the right diameter, but it did work. I just sprayed some silicone in there to make it a little easier. And so you see these clips right here. And if you look inside here, you'll see holes, and you just got to slide these clips in the holes, and then you pull the whole thing back. Again, I'm going to put the camera down. Well, I might be able to do this. You just kind of push it in the front. And again, I'm going to probably have to do this two hands. This is again where the OEM versus cheap parts. you know, they might be off a little bit or something. You might even have to trim it or something weird like that. I'm going to get in there with 2 hands so I can get that clipped in. But essentially you saw how it came out, except it didn't have any clips because they were broken. Push it in, slide it back, and then put that screw in. Alright, finally get the darn thing on. Turns out that the little hook deals go in the back, they had, like, when they molded it or printed it or whatever, they had too much plastic on here. So I had to take a Dremel and kind of shave them off and get it to fit in there. And it's not too good of a fit. You know, it's not OEM, but it'll work and it'll be better than what they had before, because with those hooks missing, every time you pull on this thing, all the stress is just going on that screw. And anyways, this is better because it actually holds into the frame of the metal there. And this car's not being taken care of too good anyways. It's all a mess in there. This will work though, and it'll be better than the... Here's the original one, which is too bad. And what probably happened on this is they didn't know that you had to slide these forward, and they probably took the screw out and just pulled the... or maybe they tried to pull the whole door panel off with the... They took the screw out. That's probably what they did. Lifted it up and it snapped it off. But it's too bad because this is actually really good plastic, and it would have lasted a lot longer. And these parts here are all really good quality parts. Even that clip, that's way good quality plastic there, but you know, it's broken. So, and this handle was kind of chipped up. If I took this tape off, this is almost look like they used chrome or something, because it was like metal flake. It's not paint, it's like metal. And there's pieces that'll kind of cut your finger if you didn't have this tape on here, so it looks a little bit better. And it'll work. So, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, they gave me a little plug here, but it looks so cheap that I don't think it's gonna even work. It's like really thin plastic, you can almost see through it. And maybe I'll try putting it on, but I don't know. I'll probably just leave it like that, because I think that's how it was before anyways. You usually lose these little plugs over time. And anyhow, so that's how you put one of those on. Sorry the video wasn't a little bit better than that. I spent quite a bit of time dremeling that, which I wasn't expecting to do, but I couldn't get it'd go in and wouldn't slide back, and the reason why is because those had too much plastic on those hooks there. Anyways, I hope you like this video. If you like it, hit like, and if you subscribe, you'll see more how-to videos as I get around to getting them out. Thank you for watching.